Alright, hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Hydroneer here. So last time we got all of our pipes upgraded and we set up our gem compression system so that we can now compress some gems together. Very nice. Yeah. Now we have these big boy gems, which are very valuable. So yeah. Today, I'm thinking maybe we should, well, let's see. How much of this do we have? How much Cloudium do we got? We don't have enough Cloudium to go ahead and upgrade any of our things, any of our harvesters or anything. So, and I'm thinking I might want to save the upgraded ones for a new plot. Because soon I'm going to want to get a new plot here. And then we can get some better materials and get even deeper and get even more stuff. So I'm thinking I want to set this up so that this is just a good money-making machine for us for a while we do all of that. So that we can afford to get all, like, a whole new set of things anyway. So in order to do that, I think it would be good to add a couple more harvesters down there. Oh. Wait. Huh? Why won't it let me put that down? Hold on. Is it because of the pieces that are in there? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Stop the thing. Stop it. Oh god. Okay. Let's try putting that back in. Why can't I put it back? Here, maybe it's just because all of these are in there. Hold up. There we go. Okay, it was because of that. Cool. Oh, that had me panicking for a moment. Okay. So, as I was saying, I think that just adding a few more harvesters is going to be the best thing that we could do in terms of just upgrading this a little bit more. Yeah, we'll add a few more harvesters so that we can have a bit more of a constant flow of dirt coming in here. Pretty much as many harvesters as we can get out of this iron that we have so far. Which this bar, it has about 1,500. So I think that means that we can get about 5 more harvesters, which is going to really start to crank this whole system out. So I think that's what we're going to go do. First things first, I want to make sure we got enough money. Well, actually, we don't need money for that. We just need the bar. But we're going to need enough money to actually expand our system down there and enough room. Probably running low on any room that we have down there. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is dig out the area that we'll need down here to make sure that we're actually able to fit all of this. So I'll be right back once we've got that dug out. Ooh, that is not much further. Okay, we might have to curve this around. Uh-oh, something broke. That sounds about right. Oh man, maybe it would be worth to get a better pickaxe before I do this. Whatever. So, I'm thinking we're gonna have to curve this around here. And then probably have these guys actually connect in this way. Oh, interesting. That might be causing a bit of an issue. I don't think so. It's just extra more pressure than these things are exactly able to hold. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. Oh man, are we even going to be able to? I might not even have room to wrap this around. Surely this will work. Hopefully we can get this working around here. Actually, if we turn this off, we could probably test it. Hang on. Turn this off. And then I need you.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Gonna take this there. Okay, that does work here. So we can probably wrap this around and start to have the more harvesters going from back here. Now just to dig all this out. Alright, so I'm thinking this is starting to slope back up this way, so we're already really running out of space down here. So I'm thinking we just put 1, 2, 3 more in here, and then that should be good enough to get this going at a much better rate. And then, yeah, and then I'm not really sure if this is causing an issue. I sure hope not. But, yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, let's get this, so now that this is cleared up, let's go ahead and buy the extra bits of pipe that we'll need, and conveyors, and then let's also get the harvesters that we'll need. Okay, so we're probably going to need a bit more money. So let's get our gold here. That's $8,000 worth of gold. Then we'll grab... Oh, let's compress this stuff down a little bit. And let's see, did we grab our emerald? Let's grab the most valuable one. 2,800 for the emerald. 1,500 for the sapphire. And 300 for the ruby. Yeah, okay. So we'll grab our emerald. Set that there. And this is going to be the most valuable ring that we have made this far. Look at that. So this guy should be worth 12,000 coins. Very nice. All right. Ring, 236 or $12,236. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, that is probably the most money that I've made from a single item so far in the game. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we have 18,000 coins that we can spend, which is good because we're going to need it. Ooh, hey, we have one extra straight conveyor here. Oop. Okay, so let's make sure all of these are nice and repaired before we go. This way, we don't have to worry about it while we're gone. And I want to double check and make sure. Yeah, that's a 71. Those guys are at like 72. Okay. So this should run decently while we're gone and buying this stuff. Ah, the piece of iron. Because I dumped it in here so that we could get it bigger. How big is this? Okay, it's 1,800. So that should mean that we can get 5, but we only need 3 more. So we won't be using the entire amount of iron, which is good because we'll need some for the upgraded ones that we'll do for the next plot that we get. And then while we're out and about, I do want to check out the plots and see which ones, or which one we want to move to for our next setup. This is a little awkward. Am I stuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did I do this, and how can I get out? Oh, there we go. Yeah, just drive along the wall. It's fine. It's fine. What the... Wait. So don't ask me how I've done this, because I could not give you a good answer. But it just seems to be getting worse. Wait. Yeah, I don't know how to get out of this. Wait. I think... Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. It's fine. I think we learned a little something today about how these cars work. They kind of just stick to whatever surface they are on, apparently. Okay. Well, let's grab ourselves our pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh?
4. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys, and this should be all of these pipes that we need. And while we're here, I'm gonna get myself a better pickaxe. Yeah. Okay, and now we will grab our extra conveyors, which I think we need about 5 of these guys. So that should be good. Alright, now we're off to get more things. Boing! Hit 25 NPCs with vehicles. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's a good achievement. Oh, I missed the other one. Right, I also wanted to check out some plots, so I think I'm gonna head over here and see what other sort of plots we got here. And I think that stuff is for farming. So maybe we'll look into that too for another episode here. But here, ooh, this is a good plot. How much is this guy? Okay, 6,600. Not bad, not bad. This is a big plot. This would be pretty nice, although it would be a lot to dig out. I mean, we could theoretically have a big ol' system mining underneath here. We could theoretically get this. This has a lot of room. I like the idea of this one. So there's also this one, which is pretty big. Only costs 1,200. But it is a little, well, it's pretty big. This one could also have a lot of potential to it. And I think the water source is over there, in that corner. Ooh, no. And then there's this plot over here as well, which only costs 900. This is pretty small. I don't think I'm going to want to go for that one. And then also, there's also a plot over here, which seems interesting, mostly because it's close to the forge and stuff, which might be kind of nice. This one is Snowrune Falls. 7,000. This is the most expensive plot, so maybe we can get the best items out of this one. This one might be good to have for our next thing. Then we can try to just work towards getting like a max level sort of mining situation going here. I don't know, something to think about for sure. We're not making this decision yet, so we don't have to We don't have to decide anything right now, is what I'm trying to say. But out of all the plots that we've looked at, I'd say either that one, the Snowfield one, or the first one that we looked at would be probably the best ones to do. This one, because it's so close to this at the very least, but it's also the most expensive, which makes me think that you can probably get the best stuff out of it. I'm guessing. Not exactly sure, but yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I think there's also a plot down there as well. I wonder how much that one is. What are you? What do you want? Oh, you want a 33-pound sapphire? I could probably do that. Sure. Okay. Where did our chunk of iron end up? Uh-oh. Did it end up down here? No. Uh-oh. Did it end up down here? It did. Okay, well, note to self, don't do that again. Okay, so this must be for the plot here. Maybe. Which this one's actually the most expensive. It's 7,200. But where is this what we mine into? This right here? Interesting. Well, technically this one is the closest to the forge. It's literally in the forge. So, the real reason we came all this way, dump this in, and we're gonna make a few of these. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that should be all of those that we need. I do want to double check again how much Cloudium we're gonna need for the next tier. Okay, so for tier 2 stuff, we're going to need 150 for that, and then another 50. So we need like 200 total Cloudium, and then 1,500 total iron to just make one of each of these. Okay. Let's... Oh, I don't have my... Oh, I do have my money. Hold on. I'm very curious as to how much... as to what this is and if I can use it to upgrade my thingies. So we'll make one of these as well. Of course I did. Dang it. Well, let's get these loaded up at least. I don't want to leave the iron here. Ah, man. Okay. Let's go to the shop. Whee! Uh-oh. Not again. No! Okay. We're fine. Okay. Give me my money. Man, what a pretty sunset. With the volcano in the background, too. Dang. Let's head down here. Whee! Boink. Alright, we'll buy you. It's only 82, which is crazy. Okay, I don't want to leave the money here, though. Don't leave the money, Josh. Don't leave the money. Did I take my iron, too, or is the iron left here? Please tell me I left the iron here. I did. Let's go. Okay. So, you there. You go in there. You. I guess we can make 5 of these, just in case these actually do something. Increases intake pipe pressure by 20%. Oh. So maybe we just want one of these. Actually, we'll just put that in there. Okay. And then we'll send up our extra iron as well. And don't forget the money, Josh. There it is. Aw, man. It barely left me again. Can't win everything. Alright. So let's make sure we grab everything.
Huh?
That's our money. Oh. That's our money. Come on. That's our money. Stay in. Thank you. We'll grab this intake booster hook, which I don't think we actually need at all because of the new pipes. The new pipes have a lot of pressure to them. But yeah, and then we'll grab the rest of our iron. Okay, that should be everything. Let's head back. Whoa. Do a barrel roll. And then yeet off the cliff. Yeet. Oh, come on. That was a lame yeet. Okay, so first things first, let's grab these guys out. This way, we'll get ready to put them in. We'll probably want to set up our pipes first. There's a lot of pipes. Oh, and we got a new pickaxe. Oh yeah, I forgot about the new pickaxe. Let's go, let's go. Okay, and I want to make sure this gets melted back in with all this. Of course, in that time, something else broke. Okay. 35 and 14. We'll repair the 14 one. That way it continues working. Wow, we're working. Yay. Okay. Let's get the pipes set up. And I'm realizing we're actually going to need to turn this off. So we'll grab our T-pipe here. Take this guy out. Replace you with a T. Then we'll set our curvy piece there. Remove the old pickaxe. That way we can get the new one down here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This new pickaxe feels good. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Then we'll get our straight piece here. Locked into there. And then we'll need more T pieces. Oh boy, I hope I got enough of everything. We'll get... Let's see. Yes, that's how that should go. So that goes there. Probably need to just... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm doing this a little wrong. Hold on. This doesn't go there. This goes here.
Huh?
And I can't put it in.
That's what she said.
There we go. Probably need to clear some more of this out. Okay. This goes here, so we'll have one machine here, like so. And then we'll get this guy going here for another one there. Probably need to clear out a little bit more space. So we can make sure these guys go in. And then I'll need another one. Actually, I just need a curved piece here. Put a curved piece here for the last one. And then we'll set up our pipes for this. Do we have another curved piece? Yeah. Set this guy in here. This guy here. This guy there. this guy here. Here. And here. Uh-oh. I'm sinking through the ground. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Get this out of the way a little bit. Okay. Now let's get these guys in place. Perfect. Perfect. Now we just need to set our conveyors up. Boom. 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 And boom. Okay. Now, let's turn all of these on. And we should be ready to rock. Oh. Well, I don't think we actually need to set up this thing, like, at all. But I'm curious. How does this go on? Does this go on this thing? No. Does this go on this thing anywhere? No. I don't understand how this thing works. We'll just leave it there for now. Wait. Maybe it goes on this? Ah. Oh, I see. We'll just set it there. Does it have a durability? No. Okay. Okay, let's repair this 14 one. So that doesn't die super soon. Okay. Now, I think we're ready to turn this on and see how much we produce. So yeah, let's do it. Boop. Oh, wait. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at all that dirt moving on up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A whole bunch more dirt. A lot more dirt coming up. Okay, let's make sure everything's working well down here. Boom. We got 5 chunks of dirt coming up at a time, and sometimes it doubles them up. Okay, nice. I like it. Very good, very good. Okay. That has definitely increased our output. That's very good, very good, very good. Okay. So now, I would like to probably buy some more repair kits, because we're kind of burning through them right now. We'll buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just buy a ton of these. We'll just buy a lot of these. We have enough money. It should be fine.
Huh?
Perfect. Alright. We're doing it with the pallet. I just need this to stick. Perfect. Let's go. Aww. That last one didn't get stuck on.
Huh?
It was too high up. Perfect. There we go. We have a bunch of repair toolbox bag things. What are these called? Tool bags. Nice. Okay. And yeah, these things are going to be the things to check out for when they need repairs. Because everything else, these things make it so that these things really don't need repairs very often. Although they're starting to get a little low, some of them. But that shouldn't be an issue for the moment. Okay, so the next thing is probably just checking how much Cloudium we have, which this bar is looking pretty big now. Hopefully we have enough for something. Oof, we don't even have enough for just the harvester. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of this Cloudium. Hopefully, this extra throughput gets us a lot more Cloudium. Because we're gonna need it. Although it might be better if we just go to a new plot trying to get more Cloudium. But we'll see, we'll see. Ooh, this is giving us a bunch of emeralds. Okay, we'll compress down all of our gems. Nice, 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 nice. So I would kind of like to be able to use the higher tier harvesters in whatever new plot we're gonna go get. However, we need more Cloudium in order to do that. So, I guess for now, we can just let this run for as long as possible. Or, you know what, actually, I think the final upgrade for this system that we should do is auto repairs for these guys. For all of these. For at least for these, and then if the other things, these things won't need repairs so often, so we can kind of leave them to do their own thing and then come by and repair them every so often, whenever we're collecting from our things. I think that's going to be the best way to do it, for now at least. So, let's go look into what it's going to take to auto-repair all these guys. And I wonder if I could have just one to repair all of these, or if I'm going to have to spread them out. We shall see. Okay, we might need some more money than that, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, 16,000. Oh my gosh, we just are making so much money from this. Let's go ahead and compress everything down again. See what's the most expensive here. 1,200. 2,400. And only 600. Okay. So this one's going to be Sapphire. And once again, I think, yeah, 20,000, that's going to be a new highest amount. Yeah, 20,515, definitely. Okay. Okay, so we'll combine the 20,000 with this 11,000 here, and we have $31,000. That should be enough to set up whatever this system's going to need to be. So,
Cable never forget.
Liquid content of the smelters and outputs as logic value. Okay, we're going to need this durability reader. And then the spanner hurling unit as well. And then probably just a bunch of wires. So we'll need at least one or two of these splitter boys. Some of these straight pieces.
Huh?
Some of these curvy pieces. Not sure how many of these we're going to need, so I'm just going to grab a bunch. Surely that's enough, right? Well, we'll see. No! Man, it's been a while since I've done that. Let's see if we can make it up again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, come on. Come on. It's right there. Come on. Yeah. Perfect. Oh no. Things are building up.
Huh?
What has happened? How has this happened? There's even more pieces down here. Holy crap. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but that could have been very bad. See, everything's kind of working out there. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it's a little too much? I don't know. Let's see how to set this up. We might need to put just regular spanners in here. We'll see. So first things first, we're gonna need the hurler probably to be pointed. Oh. That way. I sure hope this counts for all of them. And then we'll need the durability reader. Maybe we could have this go this way. Okay. We might need more than just the hurler and the reader. Because it might just start hurling them like crazy. I don't know, we'll see. This is my first time messing with these, so I haven't done a ton of stuff with any of the logic here. Okay. Now, can I dump this in there? I can. Okay, it's just constantly sending these, so that's just a waste. We need this to actually read something, so we need probably to take this out. Go grab some other things. What do we have? Logic equals compares AB values will output logic value of 1 or 0. I don't think comparing is exactly what we want.
Explosives no longer come with a warranty.
Maybe we need a logic reader. We'll grab this. Counts them passed through the gate. Weight reader. Okay, so if we have this reading the durability, outputting something, we can see what the something is, and then we can have a comparison thing. If A is... Wait, I want to less than. If A is greater than or equal to B... Yeah, if A is greater than or equal to B... Oh, wait, no. If A is bigger, or wait, no, if A is equal to B... Wait. Yeah, if A is equal to B... And we just set B to be 0 with this, because this inputs a custom number. So we set B to be 0. If A equals 0, then it'll send a pulse through this way. And then hopefully that works.
I've tried to taste logic before. The results were
Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. So, first things first, I want to see what number gets outputted through here. 30. And is that just giving me... It's giving me that value? 30's there and 30's there, but 22's there and says... Okay, I might need to set these up in a different way. I might need to have all of these go along here, like this. Having a bunch of these going across here, giving me an output there. See, now that's giving me 21, which is the value of that. If I compare A hold on. A to B. If I compare A to B, and B ends up being 0, then it'll output something. But it says it's still outputting something. Compare A to B for it to output something, and B is to equal 0, but they have to equal each other. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but let's see. So let's drop another bag in here, I guess. Okay, there's 5 of these in there. This is currently not shooting out. Hopefully this guy ends up reading less than first. Okay. So this did kind of work, although the repair thing didn't exactly work. Let's see, is this still displaying 0? Okay, I might need to set them on this side instead. Man, I'm really wasting these things accidentally. Okay, so this system seems to work. If we have it sitting here, we have this thing reading it on top. It does read this thing, even though it's not on top, which is good. Comes up here, reads the thing, compares it to our value here, which is 0. And then once that equals 0, it does send the signal through and then repairs this without wasting any of these. So we'll just do that 3 more times, and then we'll have this automatically repairing itself for the most part, except for these things. That guy and these guys. But we can just come around and do that every once in a while, because these guys actually last a lot longer if we have these guys on. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of these up, I guess. Oh, lordy. So this is the one issue with our current gem setup, is that things just end up getting stacked up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. What happens if I just compress these as is? Okay. Well, not everything actually even starts to fall in. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we have all of these should be set up nicely. We can double check, make sure that they're working properly if we do this. Oh god, that's upside down. There we go. So that one's working, and that one's working. Okay. Now, all we need to do is load these guys up with some spanners. So we'll drop that one in there. We got 5 in there, 4 in there. We got 5 in there, and 5 in there. Now, these should automatically repair these guys when necessary. And then the only manual thing that we'll have to do for this setup now is just every so often repair these few machines. So that sounds like that goes pretty well. Speaking of, I would like to double check. Oh, looks like we just repaired one. Nice, nice. Okay, so this thing's at 69. These guys are at 26. I haven't repaired these once in this entire gameplay session, which should tell you just how much those filter hooks help out a lot. So, perfect. Yeah, we got 66 on those and 26 on these. I think I'll just hit these guys with a quick repair. In fact, let's hit all of them with a quick repair. Even though it's not very worthwhile to hit these ones just yet, I'm going to do it so that they're all on the same... They'll all need repairs at the same time, essentially. And then this guy will also hit with an extra repair here. This way... Oh. Uh-oh. That could have been bad. Okay, well this way, this guy, they should all need repairs at around the same time, and then now there's just the automatic repairs going on here. The only thing we'll have to do with this is make sure that these guys have enough spanners, which shouldn't be too hard, because these aren't too expensive to do. Oh hey, I ended up leaving this in the river. Let's clean up the river a little bit. Drop that in there. Nice. Okay, so with that, I think this is a pretty nicely set up system, if you ask me. There's a couple issues, mostly with these gem compressing stuff, because if I were to automate this, make this so that these automatically compress, that would be pretty nice, although I don't really want to mess with that, so we'll just let it go and do its thing. It'll end up backing up eventually, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. If we start to lag, I think we'll know where it's happening, either there or here. So yeah, cool. Well, I think this is where we're going to end things for today, you guys. This has been a big one. Not sure how long this one's gonna be, because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna get cut out, but it should be pretty nice. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, you can go ahead and leave a like down below, or you can drop a comment if you want to comment on anything I'm doing wrong or doing right, or if you have any input on which plot we should use next. That would be pretty nice to hear. See which one you guys would like to do. I'm thinking either that first really big one, the snow one, either that first really big one or the snow one, probably, for the next plot, and that's probably what we're going to do for the next episode. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Alright, cool. Alright, I love you. See ya. Bye!